What is going on, my future meta millionaires? It is your boy, Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby, by the dip. All right, guys, in today's video, we're here to talk about MMTLP. That's right. So, hope you are ready for today's video. If you are, smash thumbs up, leave a comment down below. And we're just going to say this video is going to be focused on In George We Trust. That's right, guys. There's never been a doubt in my mind that George has been doing what's best for us, the investor. It may not seem like it at times, but trust me, behind the scenes, he's making sure that the team is behind this, is getting the job done, so we all get rewarded. So let's get into today's video. All right, guys, so here we got George Palacaris on his stock twits, replying back to us. That's right. So he is being active today on stock twits, and this was just a few hours ago. So we got one of the good guys here said, MMTLP, so do we have our preferred share rep yet? And George here commented, it has always been the same gentleman since the start, Mr. Robert Lance Cook. He has more than 40 years experience in the oil and gas industry, where he held senior positions with Shell Oil and was a former director at Torchlight. Guys, that's huge. So the same gentleman that has started us with the whole process is still the same one there. And it's nice to see George is out here today answering questions, because George has been a little quiet. He's been a little silent here as of late. And I think he's starting to come out, because I think we know the process is getting close. So hopefully that'll be it. Let's go to the next thing George has commented here on stock twits. The next one here is a gem, and this kind of gives us a timeline, and it's super bullish. So we got this person here commenting, says, why does the Canadian people have to sell at August 30th, mean the MMTLP? Now, George here replied back. He says, I have to let our finance team know to look for solutions, but we are working to get the whole process completed before the date. What? So basically, this gentleman is concerned because I've been hearing about this. People that have Canadian brokerages are being told they have to sell before August 30th. So that would create a little bit of panic. And I can understand. I'd be panicking too if my Fidelity or TradeStation told me that I had to sell my MMTLP for August 30th, because guys, it's been going on for over a year. There has been many delays, and there could be one hiccup that could make this extend more past August. I know George has the intent to want to get this done before August 30th, but that does not mean that he can get it done. There's always hiccups in this kind of stuff. So hopefully they can get it done. That way the Canadian people don't have anything to worry with. But that is bullish to me. So we're hoping to get this closed and hopefully over with before August 30th. Now, whether that means these are going to get transferred to Oilco shares and they'll be either a private company, hopefully it's not actually a traded company on the OTC, because we could get shorted down. But bullish here to see George is hoping to get this done before August 30th. So that's a big plus in my book. And let's go take it. The third thing George has commented here on stock twits. Got a good in-depth comment here, so we're going to cover it. Social Watch Only says, what I've noticed, irrespective of us crying about no communication from the company on dividend / Oilco spinout, there is no update. The investor sentiment here is at its lowest point, in my opinion. And I do agree. I have seen people here as of late get very impatient, get very frustrated, and I can completely understand that. So I can definitely agree with that point. He says here, do you think they're ignoring us on purpose to unleash major PR and laugh at us? Or are they being busy answering all those lawsuit distractions? Or are they busy to prove MMT is a better company based on valuation at merger by showing long-term revenue after many years, and they don't care about any noise anymore? Or this has been their plan from the beginning to build Torch 2.0 and officially trade that? Nevertheless, I feel we got played, in my opinion. I could use some update or dividend payment. And he tagged here Mr. George Palacaris, and this is the correct George I'm using here, guys. This is the George Palacaris that I've been following, the one that I've kept up with since the beginning on stock twits. I know people saying this is not the real George. It's the real George. I don't follow any other George but the real deal George. So he says, we are with this company known as Oilco, and we are investors, aka gods in the financial world. Hope you help us to boost our hopium on dividend. Now, win divvy. And that was it there. All right, so we get out here and we find George's comment. And here he says, right here, there is an S1 process taking place. Lots of bureaucracy, but great progress in the last 45 days. Thank you for your patience. We are getting closer every day. That's huge. So they are working on the S1 to get this done. Now, we had heard from John Berta that they are making sure they dot the I's and cross the T's, because they do not want this same situation to happen once this gets converted over to be, in a sense, traded again, because this will have another expiration date. So if they would come out and say this will be, you have to be an ex-dividend holder, let's say June 30th, and starting July 1st, these shares will be privately oil co. Could be what it is. So that could be it. There may be an there is going to be a new ex-dividend date. We had that information on the channel. We had the video where John Berta confirmed that. So I think here, man, we're getting close. That August 30th, somewhere in between there, is going to be something big, and hopefully this is going to be what we've been talking about. Guys, I've been preaching the future meta millionaires for a while on the channel. I've been preaching the "In George We Trust," so hopefully George doesn't let us down, which George, it technically isn't George, but we hope the torch land pays out to what we're hoping. And let's go to the next point we got here in this video. I want to hop on to Twitter. Now, this is a little speculation, but, you know, we're just going to put it in the video because people do like speculation. Some of you hate it, some of you love it, but we're going to cover it. So we're on George's official Twitter page, and we go under his likes. And George put a like on this post here to the Magnificent Dream. And he made a comment here: when I get my divvy money, I'll be able to buy these beachfront properties in the Philippines. And he tagged George and Roller Pigeon. Want to go visit. And he has a picture here laying on the beach looking at the beautiful sunset. And George put a like on that. So that is pretty bullish in my opinion, that George did put a like on that individual's comment, because George didn't have to put a like on it, but he did. If we go over here and take a look at John Berta's page, John Berta did something similar as well. So over here on Berta's page under his likes, and we scroll down here, we got this comment here. It says, does it burn oil or gas? MMTLP, and it has the oil there just gushing out. And Berta did put a like on that. So pretty interesting there. A couple things we got. Yeah, and there's one thing I wanted to cover real quick as well. Berta here recently posted, yeah, his wife got him a gift for the lake house. And it, yeah, the Torchlight logo. Man, I would love to get one for the channel and have it here in the backdrop somewhere. I retweeted it and tagged Berta on my Twitter. So hopefully we can see about how we get one, man. If I got to buy one, we'll buy one. But John Berta's wife needs to make more of these so we can get one. I need one for the background here. So, yeah. All right. And the last thing we got to talk about here is the dividend projections and calculations. Ali recently did a video, so go check him out at Trading Secrets. And this is just bullish as well. Now, here it says, does this calculation include natural gas? And he tagged Trading Secrets, and thanks for the info at John Berta and Roller Pigeons. And if we go here and look, this was Ali's video he just put out earlier today. And as you can see here in the calculations, the estimate dividend value is $77.81. Now, we recently did a video back here on 4 days ago. We did a video of a possible $70 payout. Is it possible? And I mean, technically, if you go by the current oil prices that was on that chart was done by Tony from Market Moves. And that calculation was off one of the ConocoPhillips sale. And Roller Pigeon put those numbers into that calculation. And Tony put that all together as a nice, and it's pretty close to what this says. And I think this here was done by a viewer by the name of Paul. Ali said in his video. So yeah, this is right on point with that calculation going off that chart. Now, that's saying that all this here lines up perfectly. The barrels of oil at 3.2 million, and everything here has to line up perfectly, and we're good to go, man. So I'm still bullish as ever. It's nice to see George and John out there, Berta, commenting on stuff, man, getting people hyped up. It's nice to see him actually talk about it, because George has been just silent forever. And to see George out there actually replying to people on Stock Twitch is pretty bullish. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Comment down below your thoughts. Does it give you a little hope back? Does it get you some hopium? People said you need hopium. And that's what we're here to do. That's why I come out here with these daily videos talking about MMAT, talking about Torch, talking about MMTLP, all the stuff I can bring up to keep people motivated and not sell out, because we are down the home stretch to hopefully getting our payout. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. And if you did, smash thumbs up, leave a comment down below. I'll catch you all in the next video, guys. Peace.